Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I think I've got this figured out. I was actually recording part of it, and I wasn't recording part of it. That was the problem. I thought I was, but I was not. Okay, so I got all this fit in here. Basically making some room here. These little steel chest areas right here are where the robo ports are going to fit in. And these spaces right there. And I think I like this layout. I think it'll work. There's a couple of things I'm not really happy with, and may want to go back and redesign some things. But for now, starting out, I think we just got to get going with this. I can't sit and play with this forever. Well, I guess technically I could, but I don't want to. How about that? So what's going on here? We'll have a train coming on this side feeding copper. These are going to be all of our copper smelters over here. There should be enough of them. There are 38 of them, which I believe should be fine. Over here on this side, we're going to have an iron train. It's going to be coming in a little bit higher, but all of the furnaces here are going to be iron smelters, and I put in the assembly machine 2 here just to represent the steel smelters, just to differentiate them so I could keep track of them in my mind. We have a small group up here, and I think we actually have too many up here. I think we only need 4 of them up here, actually. Yeah, let's take those out. Replace them with iron smelters. And let's put some steel smelters in here. The reason I'm kind of hesitating on that is that we move the steel down here. That's going to move iron further away. And we don't have many things down here that need iron, but we do have some things that need iron. The bulk of the things that we need that need steel are down here, though. Okay, so iron here, then a big chunk of steel down here, and a little chunk of steel up there. The petroleum line comes in right through here. And I'm considering moving these down to the bottom as well and getting plastic more up in the middle to help with some of this. But, let's not prematurely optimize things. It's going to be easy enough to set these up once we get it into the big thing. Let's see. Loaded city structures over in this area. They use plastic, a lot of steel, and copper. This seems like a good place for them. The green circuits were actually moved over a little bit because this was conflicting with it, and I wanted to keep it in a line sort of in the middle. So that is our line there. The iron will be over there. The copper will be over there, so it'll be fairly close. Red circuits I kind of just have splattered all over the place. Blue circuits are fairly centrally located as well. Over here in this corner, I have some stone smelters. I have the railroad tracks right here, so we're going to want to bring in a stone train right about here. It can drop that stuff off. We don't need a lot of stone. I think maybe like a 1-car train would handle it. We'll probably want to do 2 cars just for fun, so we don't have to use as many trains. But that will come in there, and all the stone stuff. We got stone walls there, the furnaces here, which also use a ton of steel. And the railroad tracks in this area. The grenades are right here, and the ammunition is up here. These are the military science components. So I went ahead and made military science here, and I went ahead and made purple science here because they require the furnaces and the rail. There's going to be a lot of rail moving because each one of these requires like 30, I think. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of that going on. So I just moved the purple science down here as well to minimize that flight time. These guys, I just kind of threw them there. They kind of need this stuff, but, it's not like we're going to need, like, a ton of them because they're just used to make satellites, and we're not going to be launching that many rockets with this individual setup. Coming up here, I've got the gears and the inserters right in this area, as well as the pipe. I just went ahead and put red and green science here. It seemed like a good spot to do it. Blue science lined up here because they needed engines. and red circuits. I didn't think of a better place to put them, really. And then all the engines and stuff up here. So the big flaw is that the lubricant intake is up here, but I think it's going to be fine. I mean, that's going to be a long way to take a pipe, but I think it'll be, I don't think we'll feel it with just the little amount of lubricant that we need. And of course, science labs up here in the upper left-hand corner where most of the science is. Rocket control units right here, just because I couldn't find a better place for them. And it seems like they take a little bit longer, so that a little bit longer to produce, 30-second crafting time. So them being further away from the materials that they need is not really going to be that big of a deal. But I'm thinking about having the rocket silo down here, which is going to be unfortunate for those because we're basically going to have a robot take the rocket part down here to the silo to get that built, but then we'll have to get the science and take it all the way up here to the labs. I don't think, I mean, rockets are going to be launched so slow that I'm not sure that that we're going to feel it that much. So yeah, that's going to be the setup, and we need to translate that over to this giant thing here. And I want to do some other things as well. Let's take a look at map view at our power pole situation. It's not great. We could probably do this a little bit better. And if we have roboports in the middle, that's going to be affected as well. And I do want to go ahead and lay down these beacons to actually have the modules in them as we're laying this out. So I'm going to go ahead and basically remove them all with a nice big deconstruction planner. We will roll the intro, and I will see you on the other side where we will set some of this stuff up. As I was deconstructing this area up here, I was getting some beacons on the ground like that because my inventory was full because we're using a lot of beacons. And I was curious if I could use the deconstruction planner to pick those up since it is set to beacons. The answer to that apparently is no. Entities. Let's see. Do we have like a entity ghost? Item on ground. Okay, so that could probably work. Or not. Item request slot. That's not what I meant. Item on ground. That's what I wanted. Okay, so that would work. I was concerned that I may have left some on the ground somewhere because my inventory was filled up, and I have the mouse over deconstruct mod, which deconstructs them but leaves them on the ground. And it appears like we got them all. All right, good to know. We have a lot of beacons down here. Let's remember that. All right, so I want to go down here to map view, down here to this facility. Oh, look at all of the speed and productivity modules. Is it full? It looks like it's full. We're stockpiling speed modules here. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right, so this should be running at full speed now. How's the robot situation? It could use more. It could use more. But resources are coming in. We're probably going to need to look at getting some more iron and stuff made. How's our power? Fine. Okay. I didn't know if we needed to turn on any more reactors. Oh, but I got distracted. What I was wanting to come over here and do is take a copy of that beacon blueprint right there. And now, now I don't remember how this was set up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's one side that has like 2 divots and one side that has 1. I think this one is the one with 1 divot. And this one is the one with 2. I hope so. We'll find out. Okay, so you. And the reason we're rebuilding this is to get the blueprint that has the speed module request in there. And we're going to have to basically do this with every factory that we bring in as well. Which is, it's good that that we're getting a stockpile of productivity modules down there. That will be helpful. All right, that looked like it worked. Now, let's get a real blueprint here of this setup. Remove everything but the beacons. And that'll go there, and there, and there, 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 and is this the last one? There. All right, that should be good. Let's go ahead and remove that. We don't need that anymore. We do need a ton of beacons. All right, so next step, for my next trick, what I would like to do is get rid of the furnaces. I didn't want to take those out earlier because that's how we were lining up our beacons. You know what? Actually, before I do that, what I would like to do is set up these areas that are going to have the roboports to distinguish those. This is going to be one of those. This doesn't hit a machine down there, does it? No, we don't need that. That one is good. There. And there. I was concerned if we took the furnaces out, it'd be more difficult to find those again. And are we out of beacons? We are. Let's go down and grab another handful. We should have enough to be able to fill this out. And I guess we could do it all with ghosts, but there's just something about having it there that I like. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of all of our furnaces as well. Okay. So, oh no, we can't see this over here. We need to get a radar over there so that we can peek in on it from map view to use it as a cheat sheet. Let's see, can we do it here and cover that? I think so. Yeah, okay, there we go. There used to be a mod that worked like as a video camera, where you could set like a camera down and then have like a small little view of it, like a little smaller window. I always thought it was a cool mod, but I never really thought of a good use for it. Now I know of one that would be really great. Okay, we need to start this. We need to skip one and then go down 14. Okay, that is doable. So this one up here will not be a thing that is. Look at that. We're saving on beacons already. And we want to go down here and copy the machine that has the productivity module. And is that what we want? I think so. I put a request of like 100 ore in there, I think. I think that's going to be too much. I'll need to do some testing, but I think 50 will do it. No, we're not going to have buffer chests. At least I don't think so, but I'm going to check the box anyway. Because I have not seen the future. All right, so you guys will both go into there. That one we want to block. That one we want to block. Fast inserters, I believe, are going to be good enough. Let's copy this. Get rid of the substation. That'll line up there. What, huh? Why? Oh, is all that weird and invalid? Shouldn't be, right? Requester. Oh, there's 2 rows of requesters here. Why is that? It must be the way that I copied it. Okay. Well, that means we need to get rid of chests and inserters as well. And let's get rid of the substations too. I think we're going to have to rerun them. I'm just looking at this line right here and not agreeing with what I'm seeing there. All right, let's check the inventory just to make sure we're not filling up with garbage. And we are filling up with garbage, but it's good garbage. All right, so I blueprinted that. That should be there, right? That. No. Stop moving. There we go. This one right here. Uh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right? Right. All right, and the next row over is the same. It's just 1 row shorter, so that should make that 13, and the next one is the same, which will be a 13 as well. So we should be able to copy this down to there. You will go there. You will go there. And does this go the same distance down? It does. There's just the holes in the middle. So we could do the same thing one more time. And we'll just have to go and tweak and do some adjustments here and there. That's good. That's good. You are going to send out up there. You are going to share there. That inserter does not need to be there. That inserter does not need to be there. All of that looks good to me. And that is the end of that right there. All right, that should be iron, right? That should be iron done. Okay, and then basically the rest of this is going to be steel. And of course, it's going to be off a little bit. All right, let's copy you. Is there any reason why we don't share this? It could go a little bit over. Let's make 4 empty spaces. And now that I'm thinking about it, well, I mean, if there's only 1 item in there, we'll definitely want it. Because if there's 49 items in there and a robot comes, it's going to carry 4 because that's how many it can carry. So we'll actually end up with 53 in here. Similar to like we were seeing with the nuclear reactor. So we could potentially have a little bit more ore than we need and a little bit more iron that we need if those share. But that's going to be kind of a little special situation there. That's only going to be on these that share the same line. And that did copy the request and that. Oh, except we didn't get the request. That's going to be a request of iron. Probably don't need 100. Probably don't need 50. Let's bump that down to 30 and 30. You require... Is it 5? I think it's 5, and it takes a lot longer. We can always adjust these numbers later. This one actually did not need that. That needed... Okay, that's right. Oh, okay, so if we do it less than a stack, we're not going to have that... It's fine. It's absolutely fine. All right, so you are going to copy. You are going to be a requester chest. And we said 30 for 1. I think 30 is probably going to be fine. Let's bump it up to 40 just in case and do the request from buffer chest on it. So you're going to go in, you're going to go out. And that is going to make you happy. No. They don't need to share output chests. Wait a minute. It's not sharing. It's okay. Never mind. This one, we don't want to share output chests. That's a request. You are not going to go into that chest. Because we could get in a situation where this fills up with iron. And then there wouldn't be any place for you to put the steel in there. So we'll just throw you your own little chest over here that you can throw your steel in. But this should be a steel maker, so that is going to be the exact same. So we can do that right there. And just making sure that is all of this. Okay, 1, and then on this side we go 1 in. I can do that. Okay, that will finish up there, and then we could take this line to there, this line to there. Then there, and then one in. Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait, what's that? Let's see. We have one nuclear fuel. Got to remember not to pick up the car because that would be a big waste. Why are we being attacked there? I was cleaning up my inventory and took out a lot of our combat robots since I figured we wouldn't need them. Because why would we need them? Where did you guys come from? I guess it's possible that there may be some bad guys over in this uncovered area. Can we... Oh, yep, there are. I hear them. Sorry, I will no longer utilize that exploit. Oh, we have a base here, too. Okay. Ooh, and that's not a tiny one. All right, and there could potentially be one up here too. Nope, not gonna cheat. All right, we get one more in there. I think we should be in good shape. All right, boy, things I didn't think I would have to worry about. Let's see. We should have a train back at base that could handle this. We do? I don't even know if we've ran it anywhere yet. Let's give it a little bit of a test run here. So yeah, that should be iron down on the lower part, but not on the upper part. We need to finish that up. Miners, some belt. Can you just hang out here? Is that all fixed? I think that's all fixed. Don't really hold. I don't even think we need this belt even. All right, that's probably good. Okay, as you were. All right, yeah, and let's remember to leave the car there, and just remember that it's there, because I think that will just get rid of all of our nuclear fuel that we have there, which is what I do not want. All right, we've got 4 steel makers along the top there, I believe. You should be steel? Yes. Okay, we do not want the shared output. So we'll put an extra one there, because that should be iron. That back down to 30. And we'll want to carry that on. 2, 3, and 4. We should be 2 over from the iron smelters, and all of that should be set. Why are we not 2 over from the iron smelters? Ah, because there's 2 spaces there, not 1. All right, so that'll go there. And you are not needed. You, however, are, I believe. Yeah. All right, and as far as copper goes, those are open. Then there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. That's correct, right? 4 open spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's bugs over there too. Well, at least they're coming to me. Huh. Were they left over, I guess? Is there a base here that I'm just not seeing, maybe? I guess that could be a... no, that was a worm. I don't know that I fully ever explored this area over here. I just assumed that it ended. Okay, it does. All right. Good to know. Unless there's another base hiding up in here somewhere, or maybe that was an attack from a long time ago. Who knows? Who knows? Well, looking at the time, which I didn't do earlier, this has been a while. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode, where hopefully this will go a little bit quicker now that we're doing the easy part right now. It's only going to get more technical and difficult after this. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.